had that feeling of not having suffered enough to warrant the things, like I can't be the one to write about this. And then I did suffer, and I learned that I didn't need to.
It's all about relationships. Your songs are predominantly named after the people you work with or people who inspire them. The whole thing is about the human experience, right?
Yes, very much. The feeling that I became really obsessed with was like trying to take the like very fleeting moments and like trying to like expose as much beauty as is in them. It's a diary to me, and so although I'm trying to slow-mo certain moments, that was always a very important part of it, even though parts of the diary are from, you know, some of it's just nights out from my phone and conversations, as you say, and some of it's other people dotted around the whole world. It's so linked to a time and a place to me. The whole kind of framing of every song, like how it's named and the structure of it all, is just what happened as I was making the music, because it's what you would instinctively do. I was keen to show the diary aspect of it, I guess, as much as I could, because it is really personal.
It's not at all like a journey towards necessarily better, it's a journey towards what feels more right for me. If I keep coming back to it, that tells me that I still need to do something. But that doesn't mean that like it's like right. I'm sure also there's times where I've gotten lost and my perspective's gotten warped, and there's definitely been loads of tunes I've made, released or unreleased, that I have actually just made worse. That for sure has happened too. If I have this feeling of like listening to it and I'm like, oh no, I still want it to feel different, then I'll keep coming back to it. I'm really obsessed with trying to find the like purest possible incarnation of the thing. Like I love it when it just feels like there's no intellect, when the emotion can be expressed in like 2 sections with 4 chords and like 1 pattern. For me, that's like the closest line to the feeling. What might feel to you like these are sort of strange circumstances I've found myself in. Some people would be like, God, I wish I had an origin story as epic. Like that's such a sick backdrop to get to draw from in a way that will feel totally honest. You'd be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't follow the excitement and do it to the most you-ness you can. Vulnerability, the fear of putting yourself out, that's really the centerpiece, or like how to get in, not let your self-doubt get in the way. One thing that I would say is that you're in such good company. Every musician you've ever loved, every album you've ever adored, every song you've ever loved has been the product of this feeling. Like every great I've never worked with a great musician who isn't constantly afflicted by this. The feelings you're having, you're in great company. I remember my friend saying he likes to imagine it that you like, when you're feeling like really crippled by the self-doubt, he's like, I like to imagine I just step into this like old library and I can just see my heroes, people I'm most admiring that day, and they're all there and I can chat to them all and we're all saying the exact same sentences except this guy wrote Purple Rain and this guy did that, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm really in good cut. Like the thing that would be the real bad thing is if you allowed that feeling to lead you to inaction and to think that that means you're like not got something valuable to say. But actually, to be honest, it's evidence of the opposite. The fact that you're feeling this shows that you're caring very deeply about what you put out, and shows that you're thinking about it loads and that you feel it very personally. These are all the great things, and that you're sensitive to how it feels or how it might be reacted to. These are all the ingredients of all of your heroes. I don't even need to know who they are because I know it's true. I've never worked with a great musician who's not afflicted by the same things. As long as it doesn't lead you to inaction and to just doing nothing, as long as you can find ways of having those feelings and letting them come and letting them go, then you're good.
Things that have affected me the most is the people I've been lucky enough to work with, because that's like a human thing, so it becomes so much more profoundly affecting, I think. I had that feeling of not having suffered enough to warrant the things that I was wanting to write about. Do you know what I mean? That like imposter syndrome of like, I can't be the one to write about this. And then I did suffer, and I learned that I didn't need to. Having seen some very dark sides of humanity, like I kind of now know that I didn't need to do that. I was just as entitled to write about what I want to write about 4 years ago as I am now, but that was the journey I had to go on to make peace with it. But it is one of the byproduct blessings of an experience like that is that it brings you closer to the other humans in the world.